Well, hi and good evening.
Yeah.
Today we'll discuss about the future of the nuclear energy in Malaysia.
Okay.
So, can you really tell me or tell us what is nuclear energy actually,
Well,
and which country use this type of energy as their their main energy?
nuclear energy is a reaction that release nuclear energy to generate heat, and this energy is frequently used in steam turbine to produce electricity in nuclear power plant. So this energy is commonly used by the France and Ukraine, in Hungary, Slovakia, and things. And this nuclear energy has its pros and cons. And I think you can explain it a
Okay,
bit.
I think I can explain a bit about advantage of nuclear energy. I had heard about as per the reports in 1998, it has been calculated the emission of the greenhouse gas has reduced about nearly half due to popularity in the use of nuclear power. There is no adverse effect on water, land or any habitat due to the use of it. Thus, some greenhouse gases are released while transporting fuel or extracting energy from uranium.
Or really, but please, sorry to interrupt you, but I have a lot of disadvantage of the nuclear energy because you can see that the nuclear energy, if there is something problem with the nuclear reactor, it can cause a leak of the radiation, which is very harmful and hazard to the environment and also to the living things. It's like, like you say, like the incident at Fukushima 2011, where the Fukushima was and by the tsunami. The tsunami hit the Fukushima, where it's one of the nuclear reactor at Japan located, and it caused the radiation to leak into the sea and caused a lot of living things affected by the radiation. As you can see, recent research showed that the scientists found the salmon fish has some tumor in it, and when they do some research, they found that maybe one of the cause the salmon fish have that tumor is due to the radiation leak from the Fukushima reactor. So basically, I don't think that what you call that, which the nuclear energy.
And I positively agree with him because nuclear energy also needs a high cost to make it. So since it needs a lot of investment to set up a nuclear power plant, and nuclear power plant has to build it, it has take 5 to 10 years to construct it. And other than that, nuclear energy also impact on aquatic life, like eutrophication is another result of radioactive waste that took to 10 and 100 years maybe to get back to the original form. So I don't think that nuclear energy is very good for our environment, especially.
Sorry to interrupt, but if you can handle it with care, you can see the advantage of the nuclear energy for our country. We can say that you also know that nuclear energy is powerful and efficient. It's more efficient than other alternative energy source.
Sorry, but I have to disagree with you again because, like, if you use the nuclear energy, we can see that there's more the what we call that, the alternative power is like the hydropower, the solar energy, and also the wind turbine. But wind turbine is not suitable for Malaysia. Well, we can use solar energy and also hydropower instead of using a nuclear energy. Why we should use nuclear energy even though you can say that nuclear energy we can have a lot of advantage if we carefully handle the nuclear energy wisely. But I still think that nuclear energy have high risk because about the radiation. So we must use we use the solar energy or also the hydropower is more.
Sorry to interrupt, but we are discussing about nuclear energy. Like we don't have to change the subject.
Oh,
We need
okay.
to get
Okay,
back
sorry.
to the
Okay, sorry. Like back to the discussion.
So, can you explain more about the advantages of nuclear
Yeah,
energy to
and
make
please
us
add
more?
if you say that we have a future in using the nuclear energy in Malaysia, which place is
It's very
suitable
suitable, yes.
to set up the power plant.
We can plan it on Pahang
Pahang.
because there's so many land that we can use. Nuclear energy is also reliable.
What do you mean by reliable?
As you say, we can use unlike traditional sources of energy like solar energy and wind energy. It requires sun and wind to produce electricity. But for nuclear energy, we can produce it by from nuclear power, and we can do it all the time.
But I still
24 hours.
But I still disagree with you because we need an uranium. Where we want to get that this uranium? I mean like when the source of uranium is vanished. So we don't have that raw material to generate the power by using nuclear energy. So this one, I think that I cannot agree with you lah. When about the nuclear energy, I think that nuclear energy
Yes.
I have some point that show that uranium is low in cost. Because example easy transportation. Production of nuclear energy needs very less amount of raw materials. So we need a little of uranium.
But of course, sorry to interrupt, but of course, uranium must be difficult to find.
We can export from other
And
countries.
so when we export, we need a lot of money to export. I mean import.
We can import
Okay, guys, let's settle down and let's just move on. Okay, let's continue about our main topic, the future of nuclear energy. So you say that you want to build a nuclear plant, the power plant at Pahang. So I mean like when we use the nuclear energy, so it can cause the waste. Where we want to locate the waste. I mean like because at Japan they dig a very deep hole and they put the radioactive waste inside it, and they
bury it.
They bury it. Yeah. So also we want to bury it at Pahang or
So how can we?
we can bury in at Pahang. Because Pahang is big. If you look at the map, Pahang is a big state in this nation. So I think government can make some one place for bury the uranium waste.
So I see your point. You have a point there where I also think that if at a peninsula state, maybe Pahang is the most stable state to set up the nuclear power plant because it has a lot of land. Because the other state, the land is already compact with the building, with the
Yes, I agree with you.
housing area and so on. And what about Sabah and Sarawak?
Sabah and Sarawak.
Yeah.
That's the question.
Because if you use the nuclear, we need two power plant because one is for peninsula and one is for Sabah and Sarawak because
It's easier for Sabah and Sarawak people.
Due to the low cost. And if the Malaysia really ready to use this kind of technology, the nuclear energy, when I mean like what year we will start the project? What year do you think? In your opinion?
In my opinion, it can be started in 2030.
2030. And what you said before, the time taken to complete the construction.
So complete construction is about 10 to 15 years. So I guess it's
So
quite
if you start by 2030, the project will
maybe
complete
2045.
2045.
Because it take a lot of time to.
And also it has need a lot of cost, so we have to
Yes.
increase
Need to-
our money.
So let me give my opinion. I want to clarify something. I still disagree with you, and I cannot say that. And I would like to say that the nuclear energy is not suitable to use in Malaysia, because we are a small nation, and you say that the project will start on 2030. By 2030, I think more land will be used for for development and so on. So maybe there's no place to set up the power plant. And what about you? Do you agree with her or?
Partially agree, you know, like of course nuclear energy is a demanding energy right now, and it also has its disadvantages that
So
I think it's partially different.
So what about you?
I think I can
You still agree with it?
You still agree with your opinion?
50-50, but I think it's more to.
So from our discussion, we would like to clarify that we can conclude that we are not agree with the use of the nuclear energy because of all of the aspect that we talked before, we did discuss before.
So I guess
So we can say that the nuclear energy is not suitable to use in Malaysia. We can find the another source like solar
Solar energy.
and hydroelectric, which is famous actually. So that's all from us, and we'd like to say thank you to our instructor, Mr. Charanjit. Okay, that's all from us.
Ya,